Well, actually, well, I see the point of your question. Let me put it to you like this. Separate branches of government structure having separate powers keeps everything in line. The Amexem-Moor-Empire is not a monarchy, it's a constitutional monarchy, where the powers, the obligations and duties and things for each particular branch are specifically laid out in the Amexem-Moor-Empire Constitution as I wrote it and as the Imperial Council ratified. Well, for example, what I'm referring to, the fiscal budget, which pretty soon I have to begin to prepare my proposal to place before the Imperial Council. The Imperial Council is responsible for the money. They're the ones that have to decide the departmental budgets, whether it be line item component or departmental operations. Now, I can propose a fiscal budget, which I have to do under Article 6 of the Amexem-Moor-Empire Constitution, and I take care of that responsibility. Right about the 6th month of the calendar that we have, which we're in right now, I begin to start to put together in my mind what it is that I want to have us be able to do in the next fiscal budget year. Then I begin to place it in a manner where I can take it before the Imperial Council for them to debate. They take it apart, they look at it. It takes us generally over a course of maybe 3 to 4 Earth months to actually get this whole process out of the way. But once it's all said and done, and I think I might be able to squeak through and get a vote tabled, it shows that you have talent and skill amongst all the folks. It shows that their talent and skill is viable. It shows that their ideas are viable. And it shows that one party should not have all of the ideas and or control over all of the ideas. Now, the Amexem-Moor-Empire Constitution gives me wide powers. I have wide authority. But I do not control the money and a few other things that are strictly within the council's domain. I gave you money because that's one that's very important to a lot of folks, and I can spend a few minutes to discuss it. When you deal with money, folks want to know that there's fiduciary responsibility that's taken care of with the utmost care. Now, if one party has control of that exclusively, there's no telling where they're going to be in their mind. So with that being the case, you have to have parties around to make sure that no particular party gets wayward. No particular party gets funny ideas and begins to become corrupt. Now, the ultimate check and balance is not so much the government structure. The ultimate check and balance is the nationals of that particular government structure. So we have the Amexem-Moor-Empire National Collective, which is the national family, and the imperial government that represents them. Their function is to make sure that they do the best interest, they take care of the best interest of the Amexem-Moor-Empire nationals. And if they're not doing that, they're on them. So I have a duty, obligation, and responsibility to make sure that everything works properly. My sole purpose is to protect the Amexem-Moor-Empire Constitution, because that is what we use to maintain our independence and our sovereignty on an international level. Because briefly, when it comes down to an international discourse, the opening question that's always asked is essentially, what body of law speaks for you? You just hear it differently. They'll ask you, what is your nationality, as they're looking to determine what your political status is. But that's tied back to a particular jurisdictional venue. The Amexem-Moor-Empire's jurisdictional venue is a constitutional monarchy where not all the power is vested in one particular party. It's vested in multiple branches of government structure. An imperial court system to maintain the other two. So that's the best way to know how to answer your question, short form, without giving you multiple classes on the subject. But anyway, I thank you for your question. And with that, I think I've had enough for today. I have other duties I have to take care of, and the council will be convening within the next hour and a half or so. So it's good to be back in Port Hampton City. I know I don't get up here as much as I used to, but I'm here for now. So with that, peace and love to everyone, and Islam.